Hello everyone, I will be showing you the work that I've done for programming and blueprint setup. So let's get on with it. So this level right here was taken inspiration from the videos I've been watching. So as we can see here, hello world and text. When we approach hello world, it changes to this is text, displaying to the user that there's a different text going on. When we leave, it changes it to something else. And then this one disappears right when we go away. And then with this door right here, we approach it, it actually says locked in the upper left-hand corner. So we have to unlock it. So let's go to the control panel over here, give it some power, press E, mission accomplished. So that's what we get. Open the door, boom. Look at that animation. It actually reverses it when the player leaves the area. So let's pick up a key right here, and now it says hello, and we actually unlocked the platform that moves right here. So the player can hop on it and then move. Very simple, very quick. And with that being said, let's look at what's behind the scenes. So let's start with the lockable door right here. So with this, all we have to do is just start with an actor begin overlamp. I did a branch to flip-flop, basically. If it's not flip-flop, but if it's true, easy. Print strings. False plays the animation, which opens the door. And then how do we get it so that the door open and closes? Easy. We'll just use a reverse function, which targets the matinee actor. And basically when player leaves area by the door, it triggers that and gets that door right down. And then here is the setup for the control panel. So the reason why it's all split up like this is because one is for the text that disappears. The other one is for the text that gives you the alternate text when the player leaves the area. And the other one, the last one, is the one, so this one is the empty text. This one changes the text to tutorial text and listens for keyboard input. So when player presses E, it does that. And on actor overlap change to exit task, it does that as well. So on E, unlocks the door, changes the boolean, flips it, gets the text, prints it to string, and so forth. So with all this said and done, I actually challenged myself to go a little bit deeper, and I made my own level with Unreal assets from the marketplace, and let's take a look. So from here, the player starts in a little warehouse here, a little broken down warehouse, and then the player must open the door by pressing E. As soon as they do that, the door opens and the player is free to roam. They must find a generator. And just a disclaimer, I did not make any of these assets. All of these are from the Unreal Marketplace, except for the blueprints, which I'm about to show. So for the generator right here, this text actually is really nice because it follows the player's camera. So if I go over here, oh look, it follows me. So I can keep seeing what it's trying to tell me. So when I press E, it actually will say, you did it, and it will display an animation. So let's do that. You did it. Boom. So now the player knows where to go with their triggered sequence. So, and as the player moves back, it says turn on the generator again. So as we go back here, we can see our brightly lit platform that moves from that triggered event. This is really nice because it shows what a game is supposed to lead the player and where the player is supposed to go. So I was having a little bit trouble getting the platform to be in reverse, and I simply ran out of time, but I am really proud of the results as displayed here with the level sequence. So thank you for tuning in. And before we leave, let's just actually show the, basically, it's just the same sequences. I did experiment with the on component begin overlap. setting the Boolean, basically just playing around and adding on the programs and ticks from the previous code to get it to trigger the level sequence and the matinees and whatnot. So yeah, it was a really nice challenge, and I was glad to learn more. Okay, thank you for tuning in.